was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my T-Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to Meek Millie, man. Meek Mill, shout out to you, bro. Your Philadelphia Eagles came out on top against the New England Patriots 41-33. Yes, they won by 8 in a duel. I said 41-33. They were in a duel against the New England Patriots and Tom Brady, and they came out on top. Like, I'm not making this up, not at all. Nick Foles was in a duel with Tom Brady, came out victorious in the Super Bowl. Nick Foles. Like, I gotta clap, man. I gotta give it up to that, man. I really do, man. Had a phenomenal game, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. What more can I say, man? The kid was phenomenal. He was special all night. Nelson Aguilar came out with some big plays, 9 receptions, 84 yards. Zach Ertz also had 7 receptions, 67 yards, 1 touchdown, one that was controversial because before he broke the plane, he lost the ball. Now, this was ruled back against Jesse James of the Pittsburgh Steelers when he played. So, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, people are like, man, Pittsburgh fans got to be upset. They got to be pissed about it. But I'm like, man, get that man his 6. He fought for that. Give it to that man. Played great. All game came up key and clutch in critical moments when they needed a 3rd down conversion several times. Alshon Jeffrey, 3 receptions for 73 yards, 1 touchdown. I will say this. Alshon balled out at the beginning of the game, but when Marshawn Lattimore got on Alshon, it was a wrap. Yes, his teammate from South Carolina got on him. It was a done deal. But let's talk about this game. Phenomenal, though. Like, it was really a shootout across the board, and defense wins championships. We all know that. But offense is just more exciting to watch, y'all. Like, come on. Offense, when we see the point scoring game, heavy scoring, it's exciting. You at the edge of your seat because you waiting to see what the next team gonna do. Okay, what they finna do this drive. What the other team about to do this drive. You just really just excited and anxious to see what's gonna go down, man. Tom Brady played one hell of a game himself, man. Listen, he lost the game, but he didn't play bad at all. He played great. Outside of that fumble loss, that he lost the ball when he fumbled, but nearly come on, man. He had a great game, 505 yards in a Super Bowl and 3 touchdowns. Listen, amongst these 2 quarterbacks, I believe the most throwing yards in a Super Bowl between 2 quarterbacks, 500 yards. He had 400 in the 3rd quarter with a little bit left in the 3rd quarter. Like he really had 400. I'm thinking if he goes to this OT, he about to crack the 600 mark. That's how special Tom Brady is. Again, still the greatest quarterback I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. Debate your grandma, granddaddy, cousin on twice removed on your uncle's side. I don't know. Because let's be real. Tom Brady comes to perform time and time again. At 40 years old, to keep putting up performances like this, I don't know, man. Maybe he could play to 45. Y'all thought he was crazy, but maybe, just maybe, he could do it. Rob Gronkowski, man. Let's talk about him, man. He literally is going to go down as the greatest tight end to ever play this game, bar injury. 9 receptions, 116 yards, and 2 touchdowns. They didn't go to him that first half. Second half, it was clear as day what the game plan was. We get the ball to Rob Gronkowski. In the opening drive of the second half, that was the game plan. They went to him all drive, and they got a touchdown instantly. He picked up big yardage. It started looking like Tom Brady was playing a 7-on-7 drill in practice out there, slicing and dicing the defense. But, again, Nick Foles, he was out there shredding the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey. He was shredding New England defense up and down the field. And I was highly impressed with how poised he is to be in a game of this magnitude, being a backup quarterback. Listen, when Carson Wentz went out, and he was playing at an MVP level before he went out. When he went out, I say, yo, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. Philly has had a great season so far, special season. They lost a franchise quarterback. It's a wrap. I didn't see him making it this far in the playoffs. Yes, they had a great defense. Yes, they got special receivers. Yes, Jay Ajayi, special running back. We saw it last season with Miami. But I'm like, listen, you need that quarterback play. We need it because time and time again, we've seen guys fall short against, especially a team like the New England Patriots. They can put up points in a minute. If you don't got a quarterback that can check the ball downfield and get you first downs and get you in the end zone, it's a wrap. Nick Foles is proving himself, but I'm like, no, he ain't like Carson Wentz. So I wrote him off. But man, like I'm lost. I was lost for words during the game. Like I was really rooting for them. Like before the game, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I didn't have no horse in this event at all. Like my Chicago Bears not in it. I'm a Chicago native all day. They not in it. So it was like I'm just watching it just to see a good game. And they gave us a good game. But during the game, I really found myself rooting for the underdog with like Philly. I'm like, okay, Philly, let's go. Show me something. Show me something. And that they did, man. Like, come on, man. Come on. People like, man, now that, and let's be real. Nick Foles is a legend in the city of Philadelphia right now for this. He's a legend. Like, I said it. I put it on Twitter and I put it on Facebook. It didn't matter what the outcome of the game was. Nick Foles is out there balling. And you got to give it to him. People like, man, is it going to be a competition now between him and Carson Wentz? Do Carson Wentz got to come off the bench? Is he the starter? No. He had a phenomenal run. Yes, indeed. But let's be real. Let's be very clear. Carson Wentz is the future of the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a reason why they call it Pennsylvania, baby. It's a reason. He was spectacular. He was in a discussion with Tom Brady for MVP, him and Russell Wilson. Before this all happened, let's not forget. All this is Nick Foles going to get a bag thrown at him. Now, by bag, I mean that check. He going to get a big bag thrown at him by one of these teams. Somebody got to pick him up. And if you ask me, I wouldn't be shocked if Jacksonville tried to go at him. Jacksonville had that tight D, got the running game. Now they want to see if, first of all, Blake Bortles, he shocked me a lot during the playoffs. He did. I give him that. But I don't think he's the future. Maybe they try to make a run at it with Nick Foles. You never know. It is fantastic for Nick Foles, man. I really like stories like this because during the Super Bowl, they were commenting on how he contemplated retirement. After things didn't work out in St. Louis, after that was over, before Andy Reid picked him up with the Kansas City Chiefs, he was thinking about retiring. He was thinking about getting out of there. But he stuck with it, stayed resilient. And listen, baby, he's a Super Bowl champion. He got the job done. And what more can I say, man? I saw, first of all, I follow a lot of Philadelphia natives, man. Follow Deion Waiters, Will Smith. I follow Meek Mill, who's currently incarcerated. But we saw how much he was into just Philly. He loved Philly. They all love Philly. They bleed it. Kevin Hart as well. They bleed, like, come on, man. They bleed green and white for this team. And for them to get that against the New England Patriots, the establishment, ride off into the sunset, y'all. Do y'all thing, man. They bought out all season. Started off great. Like, I made a video earlier this year, last year, I'm sorry, when Philadelphia 76ers and the Eagles were both balling out. Eagles lost one game at that point. So, it's well-deserved, man. Well-deserved. Great team effort. And great Super Bowl, man. One of the best ones I didn't watch. No, I'm sorry. Last year was just unbelievable. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. When they were down, when New England was down 8, and it was on that last drive from New England, I said, man, listen. I didn't see this too many times before. They always come out and do something spectacular. It's going to be a Hail Mary. Something crazy going to happen, but it's going to go to OT. It might happen. And when it didn't, I said, wow, like, them boys really won. Like, I want y'all to really think about this. Like, Tom Brady has a loss on his record against Nick Foles. And I know it's not the same because in basketball, these players match up against each other. They play defense against each other. Quarterbacks don't play D. So it's kind of, when people say he got a loss against this quarterback, the defense got a loss against him too. It's really more the defense. You know what I'm saying? But because Tom Brady played excellent throughout this game. Can't argue that. But he really does. He got 2 losses against Eli and 1 against Nick Foles, man. People are like, man. But despite all of that, that's still the greatest quarterback I ever seen with my own 2 eyes. It's hard to deny that. Interested to see what's going to happen going forward with Tom Brady. We heard about the tumultuous relationship between him and Bill Belichick, especially with the trainer, that whole situation. Is they going to trade Tom Brady? What's going to happen? Because I heard reports that Bill Belichick wanted Tom Brady traded. But when Robert Kraft and them said no, they refused to do it. They said, okay, cool. We're going to trade Jimmy Garoppolo. We're going to trade, what's the other quarterback name, man? What's my other guy name, the black quarterback? Golly, his name escapes me right now, man. Y'all help me out. But when they left, they let him go too. He was trying to show them, okay, cool, I'm going to show y'all. We're going to do it y'all way. We're going to see how this work. And they lost. Not to Tom Brady's fault. It's the defense fault, honestly. And James Harrison, man, he didn't went over there trying to get a ring, and it didn't work out, big fella. Pittsburgh feels vindicated now that you lost. But still, shout out to him at 39 years old. Had the left tackle on edge all night.